I'm actually recording now. I'm actually.
This whole time, JAWHZ is JAWHZ is explaining how he wants to have a casual conversation that leads into our intro, and I told him it's not genuine.
Yeah,
but he insists.
Whatever. We're recording now, so we're good. We're actually recording now. So what's going on, guys? What's going on, everyone? Hello, welcome.
What is going on, guys? I'm not gay, and you are not gay, and
Sorry.
Lady Gaga has 4 buttons on the top of her forehead.
Oh, what? All right, I don't know where Brandon's going with this, but anyways, what is going on, guys? Welcome to MM Podcast episode 2. This episode, as you guys can tell by the title, it's
why did you steal my intro?
What? I mean, you weren't doing the intro.
Steal my intro spotlight.
Okay, you do the intro then. Go.
I was going to.
Go ahead and do the intro.
No, you
then,
already
bitch.
stole my fucking spotlight.
Do the intro. Go.
Little pussy.
All right, go. We'll just cut this part out, okay? Okay, go.
One sec, I gotta hit my.
You gotta hit your fucking vape. All right, listen. All right, we're about to cut to the real intro. All right.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MM Podcast, episode 2. I am Brandon, joined by
Mr. John.
Mr. John, I like it.
That's me, dude.
And in this week's episode, we're gonna be talking about quality over quantity.
Now, what does that mean? What does that mean, you may ask? Brandon, tell him what the fuck that means, dude.
It's very self-explanatory. I don't know why JAWHZ asked me to explain to you guys what it means, because it's super fucking self-explanatory. If you don't get it, click on the video, bitch.
Yo, whoa, okay, don't be so hard.
I ran out of breath trying to say that, man.
But nah, guys. So quality over quantity. This episode was we kind of just pulled three topics that we kind of are really like passionate about, I guess.
What we felt like this title applied to.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and if you guys look at the screen right now, these are the 3 topics we will be covering today. Number 1 is why just grinding does not guarantee growth. Number 2 is good and bad ways to advertise or get yourself out there, so to speak. And then number 3 is does production quality of your stream actually like matter? So I think these will be 3 things that we can talk about pretty well. So,
and then of course there will be a recap at the end of the video as well.
Yeah, there'll be a short recap, of course. But yeah, getting into topic number 1, why just grinding does not guarantee growth.
I was already fucked up. Timestamps, man. Timestamps. I got some timestamps down below for you guys.
Right, obviously.
Gotta add that in there.
Yeah, if this is your first podcast of ours that you've watched, we do always have timestamps in the description and also at the top of the comment section. So if you guys don't feel like listening to the whole podcast, you guys can just click on a specific part and listen to that. So,
yes, sir.
But Brandon, go ahead and take them through the first part of number 1.
Okay, so the 3 subtopics of this first main topic here. Optics? Did I say optics?
Optic gaming, dude?
the 3 little subtopics we have here of this main topic about why just grinding doesn't guarantee growth is the benefits of grinding, other factors needed other than grinding, and what's in the mind of a viewer. Why should they click you over someone else? So the first one, benefits of grinding.
So the overall topic is why just grinding doesn't guarantee growth. With that being said, we don't mean that grinding there are no benefits of grinding, because there are. And Brandon, what do you think are a few benefits of actually grinding streaming? And by grinding, what exactly do we mean?
Really, I'm just gonna go ahead and state the obvious with the benefits of grinding. You're always out there. If you're streaming day in and day out, you're exposing yourself to more people. You're allowing yourself to be seen more often. When you're grinding. So that's really the number 1 thing that pops into my head when we talk about benefits of grinding. Because
by grinding
that is.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
By grinding, we basically just mean streaming extremely often, whether it be every day or every other day. It's just streaming extremely often is what I mean by grinding. But
and I would say
obviously
consistently as well.
Yeah, consistently for sure. just being on the stream grind. You guys know what grind means, but yeah, I mean, Brandon went through a few benefits of grinding. If you're grinding every day, you're always out there. People are always gonna know that you're live. You have more opportunities to draw in people if you're always streaming. So I mean, if you're consistently grinding, then you're definitely gonna be definitely gonna have the opportunity to draw in more viewers. But with that said, I want to add this. I wanna add that I think a lot of streamers, not just new streamers, but just streamers in general, have this misconstrued like thought process, which is, oh, if I just grind streaming every day and just grind, then I'm obviously gonna grow, right? Like if I do this every day, then I'm gonna grow 100%, and I think that is a mindset that all of us streamers have kind of been guilty of having, myself included. So do I think it's a bad thing to have that mindset? I don't know if that's really a bad thing, but I think it's something that is not always true. It's definitely not true. In fact,
I feel like it can definitely hurt you.
Yeah, I
sure.
think
That's a potential to hurt you.
yeah.
Yeah, you're expecting something out of it.
Yeah, you're expecting to get growth based on just streaming. You know what I mean? Which I mean you got to realize, man, there's thousands, damn near millions of other streamers that are doing the same thing as you. So I feel like if you are just going into it thinking, oh, well, I'm grinding, so obviously I deserve the viewers, it's like, well, not really. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I mean, there are other things you need to do to in order to draw in viewers other than just grinding, which that takes us into the second bullet here, which is other factors that you need in order to grow other than just grinding. Because again, grinding can help, but you definitely need to do more than just grind in order to grow. But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, like, what else does a streamer need other than just grinding streaming every day? You know what I mean? To grow. Because if you're I mean, for lack of a better term, if you're just streaming, you know what I mean, and just playing games and streaming every day, then I mean, I don't think that that's really unique per se. I think there's a lot of people doing that, and I don't know if that's really gonna help you grow an audience. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, let's be honest. Again, like I said earlier, there's millions of other streamers doing the same thing you are, and also grinding. So you need to do something. You need to make your stream different in a way. And I know that's kind of a cliche, but you need to.
We did touch on that.
Yeah.
The last video a little bit.
Yeah, I think
it's hard. It really is.
Yeah, it's you need to figure something out to do something other than just stream grind, because again, just stream grinding isn't going to get you anywhere, I would say, except for just putting yourself out there more.
Yeah, something that makes you different. Consistency really helps a lot. And grinding without consistency is even worse than grinding with consistency, because
what do you mean by that?
I feel like just grinding without being super consistent, like with times you start and end, is
like having a schedule.
Be helpful.
You're having a schedule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grinding with a schedule, I think, is way more beneficial for you, because people will know that short little time frame where they can catch you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're grinding without a schedule, people are literally you actually said this earlier, JAWHZ. People are literally just going to stop by whenever and know you're always going to be on.
Yeah, that's something that I wanted to kind of touch on a little bit as well. I feel like this, maybe I'm overthinking this, I don't know, but let's go into the mind of a viewer, right? In this situation, if you're a streamer who's streaming every day, 8 to 10 hours a day, like, 24/7, obviously I'm exaggerating a bit, but if you're streaming literally all day, every day, then as a viewer, right, that this person is going to be on all the time. So it's like, okay, well, this dude's streaming all the fucking day. So it's like, why do I need to watch him right now? Because I can just catch him whenever, So it's like, the viewer knows that you're gonna be on all day, so they know that they don't have to catch you right now. They can catch you anytime, you know. So it's like, so I feel like you're almost oversaturating your streams in a way, if that makes sense. I don't
Yeah,
know how
that's
to.
actually exactly how I'd put it.
Yeah. So I feel like grinding is okay, but as long as you're not grinding to a point where it's like you're oversaturating your time, you know, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you like have any opinions on that, Brandon,
Yeah,
but
just really just keep your streams at a minimum. But like, I don't know if
like
I
not,
don't
I
know if
wouldn't say
keeping
at
it
a
at a
minimum. I
minimum
would
is
say like um
just
find the happy medium, I guess. Stream enough to where you're out there, but don't stream too much to where viewers know that they don't have to be there right then, you know? If that makes sense in a way. Like
yeah.
I don't know. Um yeah, I think that's what we're trying to say, right?
I think, man, like
I think
we
if
had
you're a streamer, you know what we're talking about. You know what we're trying to get at here.
we had a hard time explaining this
Yeah,
one
we kind
for
of had
some
to,
reason.
yeah. But I think you guys kind of get the point that we're trying to make, which is um grinding, like just constant grinding isn't going to guarantee you growth. You know, I speak from experience, and I know a lot of streamers that also can tell you
Mhm.
that they've been grinding for, you know, fucking years and shit, and it really hasn't gotten them anywhere, to be honest with you. It may have helped a little bit, but like it's just, you need to do more than just grind. You know what I mean? You need to make someone want to actually watch your stream and stay in your stream. Because, you know, if you're just the average guy just grinding, then everyone else is doing the same thing. So
Yep, exactly.
but I think that kind of goes over everything we need to talk about for that first topic. So the second bullet point, or the second topic we have here, is good and bad ways to advertise or get yourself out there. So Brandon, go ahead and take them through the first two things that you should definitely not do to advertise your stream.
All right. The first, maybe even the number one thing in here, the number one bullet point we have down here, under bad ways to advertise, constantly talking about your stream and other streamers' chats.
Yeah, this is probably the most annoying shit ever. Like,
And I have a very funny story about that, actually. I would say around a year ago, I had probably the worst thing possible happen to me. I don't know if it was someone from my chat that either really liked me or really hated me, but they, for some reason, they decided to donate to Summit and tell every single person to come to my
to
stream.
go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just got bombarded with people saying, "You little fuck, you're advertising in his stream, like kill yourself," like
Yeah,
crazy stuff.
It's a bad look. It's a bad
And I'm
look.
like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't send anyone over. I didn't do it myself. And then eventually they all like settled down a little bit and realized it wasn't my fault. Like, someone else did it. And still to this day, I have no idea who did it, but that is the worst. It's seriously like one of the worst ways. Don't ever do that ever.
Yeah. You know, there's this saying that no publicity is bad publicity, but in this case, that's definitely not the publicity that you fucking want at all. Because I mean, yeah, people are gonna think you're greedy for viewers. They're gonna think you're begging. They're gonna think you're shit, basically, for lack of a better term. And another thing is, like, what we mean by talking about your stream and other people's chats is like, if I go into my homie's stream, right? Or like someone I watch stream, and I'm like, dude, what's going on, bro? Just finished my stream. Like, yo, man, it was so sick, bro. Like, the streamer is not gonna, like, they don't give a fuck. Okay, first of all, about your stream, and second of all, it's you're trying to like draw attention to yourself in someone else's stream, and I think that I think a lot of people that do this, may or may not realize that they're doing it, but if you're just in someone else's chat talking about your stream all the time and just being like, yeah, man, just finished my stream and shit, like all this type of shit, it's kind of like we don't want to hear that, man. Like, that's cool, you're in my stream, buddy. Like, we don't want to hear about your stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that may come off as a little bit harsh, but when someone does that to us, or when someone comes into our chat and
The
does
streamer
something like that.
automatically knows that they're trying to gain something
Yeah,
off
yeah, yeah.
of
Like
off of
we're not
that.
stupid. We know what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? No
You're not
matter.
just trying to have a casual conversation about your stream or anything. You're seriously just trying to pull in viewers from their stream.
Yeah, like we know
You
you're
know that.
trying to gain something. We're not dumb. Um, Another thing is constantly another thing that you definitely should not do is constantly asking for like raids and shout outs and stuff. Um, if you're someone who's like, man, I need to get fucking raided like by a big ass streamer and shit.
I
Uh,
would even never ask. Like
yeah, I
ever.
would say, I would say never ask, man. Like, don't. I feel like almost the best way to get yourself out there is to not put yourself out there.
Don't even
Like,
think about shoutouts or raids like at all.
yeah, don't
I
worry about
haven't
that kind of stuff.
since I started streaming. Like if it happens, it happens, and it has happened. Um, you just kind of have to let it happen yourself. Don't search for it.
Yeah, kind of like another way to put this is just do you, man. Just do your own thing. Don't go out there like constantly asking for shout outs, constantly like hoping to get rated. Well, I mean, you can hope to get rated, that's fine, but don't vocalize it all the time. Like just it's because it
Yeah.
sounds like you're begging. It sounds like you're
Do your
begging.
thing, and if they think you deserve it, then it'll come to you.
Yeah. It's just annoying, man. It's just I know we kind of sound like we're being like assholes when we say this, but I think we speak for a lot of streamers when we say this. It's annoying, man, when we see other streamers that are just like begging for shout outs and begging to get rated and shit. It's kind of like you don't want to work for to grow your own stream, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
I don't know if you had anything else to add on that, Brandon, but
I don't. I don't.
yeah, man. So just good ways to advertise yourself. Network with other streamers, man. What we mean by networking is make friends with streamers. Become friends with them. Play games with them. That kind of thing, man.
Yeah, it's another big one. Like I think that's possibly one of the best ways to advertise or to get yourself out there. Um, like you just said, become friends with some streamers. Don't go out and like beg to play with them and constantly annoy them about playing them. Just hang out in there. If you like them, then figure
Yeah.
out a way around it. Like
When we say network, we mean naturally. We don't mean like
yeah, don't force it
yeah, yeah, yeah.
at all. Like I was trying to figure out how to explain that. Like it sounded really bad at first when I was saying it, but become friends, but like you said, naturally. Like don't go out and search for the most popular streamer on Twitch you can find
Yeah.
and try to become friends with them because
Like they're gonna know that you're just using them
Yeah.
to you
Yeah.
know to grow or whatever.
especially if you have 50 followers and you're begging to.
Yeah, like come play with me, Summit 1G, you know. Like, but yeah, man. Be genuine about it, man. Like genuinely make friends with people and genuinely play games with them and have fun and don't use them essentially to get viewers
Yeah.
or followers. So
Exactly. So I mean, it can even be streamers you already watch or already enjoy watching that are kind of at the same level you are. Play with them. Like you'll help each other in the long run.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, hopping into last topic, which is does stream production quality matter? Now, what do we mean by this? Production quality. We mean like a good mic quality, good webcam quality, good like graphics, good stream graphics, good overlays, that type of thing. Do these things actually matter and make a difference? Brandon, you take this first because I don't know if I'm 100% like on
Okay.
this one.
I'm pretty
You're
pretty
pretty.
in tune with
Dude, I think you're pretty.
yeah, pretty.
Get the fuck outta
I'm
here.
pretty. I think I have a pretty good idea of why you would say yes or no to this. I feel like it does matter most of the time. And why it does matter, I think, is for people that don't actually have a, how am I trying to say this? For people that don't actually have a specific quality about them that makes them very very likable or makes people want to watch them, like if say they're really good at the game or they're extremely funny for literally no reason, unless you have one of those two, then production quality will matter. I
Yeah.
feel like, and I don't know
And
how
even
you
if
feel
and
about
even
that.
if you do have those qualities, good production quality can only enhance that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So most of the time, or almost all of the time, production quality will matter. The only time it won't matter is if
Is if you're
you
Tyler
have,
one, essentially.
yeah, if you have a certain quality about you that just attracts people, it makes you very likable. Because people are gonna want to watch you no matter what. They don't care.
Right. And as a viewer, if you're watching a stream that the production quality is just absolutely terrible. This dude has a shitty mic. Like this dude's gameplay quality is pixely as shit. Like his camera quality is dark. You can't even see anything. It's like
Not responding
unless
to chat, like stuff like
yeah,
that.
unless your stream is just retarded entertaining, then like people are not gonna want to watch that. You know what I mean? People are gonna
Because they
think
can they could literally just go elsewhere to
yeah, they
find
can find
a
another stream with better
stream.
quality, better production quality. Um, but if you
But
look at certain streamers like Tyler One, for example, he doesn't have the best production quality stream. I think we can all agree on that. But this is someone who is extremely entertaining, like him or not. Okay, say what you will about Tyler One. Okay, he's annoying, whatever. This dude is entertaining. Okay, people watch him for a reason. This dude's production quality is not that great. And that doesn't seem to matter for someone like that. Um, so
yeah, because people just enjoy him as a person.
yeah, people just enjoy watching Tyler One, no matter what sort of the production quality may be, you know. But if you're someone that's not necessarily like that, then I would say production quality might matter, to be honest.
And honestly, I think it might just matter if you're new. It might just matter no matter what. Like you might that might be something you guys should aim for. And by no means does that mean you need to um upgrade your internet and your mic quality and your camera times 1,000 and spend an ass load of money trying to get all this stuff. But at least make an effort
Yeah,
to enhance the quality, because it will make a difference.
yeah, and not to contradict what we were saying in our previous episode, which is if you're a brand new streamer, you don't need a $300,000 microphone like this, right?
Yeah.
but um, but what we're saying is these are things that you should aim to upgrade later on. You know what I mean? Because these are things that can definitely help your stream quality in general and the viewing experience of your stream. So
Yeah, if you have the resources to get any of that stuff that we're talking about, then by all means, like go for it.
yeah, I mean
It can
only
do
help
nothing
you.
but help you.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything we wanted to talk about in this week's episode. So let's go ahead and do a short recap here, Brandon. Take them through
That was short and sweet.
yeah, short and sweet recap, Brandon. Take them through topic number 1.
Now, the first topic was why just grinding doesn't guarantee growth. And we touched on the benefits of grinding, other factors needed other than grinding, and what's in the mind of a viewer and why they should click you over someone else.
Yeah, which basically to recap that is what grinding does do is it exposes you more often, and what you do with that exposure is a totally different story. So just grinding itself isn't going to grow your stream. It's what you do with the exposure of grinding is what's going to actually grow your stream.
Yeah, like for example, when you get rated, say someone sends 1,000 or 1,500 people to you, and then you disappear for a week. You're doing nothing but hurting yourself there, and something like that is something you need to be thinking about definitely. But I think we might even touch on things like that in a future episode.
Yeah, definitely. And the second thing we went over was good and bad ways to advertise your stream or get yourself out there. The two bad ones we touched on were constantly talking about your own stream in someone else's chat. Like we don't care, guys. We don't want to hear. Streamers don't want to hear about your stream.
Big no.
Yeah, streamers don't want to hear about your stream in their stream. You know what I mean? Unless of course they're asking you directly, which in which case is fine. But if you're just like constantly plugging your stream or like constantly subliminally like mentioning your stream, like we're not dumb. We know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And then the next bad one that you should never do, obviously, is constantly asking for like shout outs or raids, because that just makes you seem like you're begging and you're greedy, and it's like, you know, when we see other streamers that are like begging for raids or begging for shout outs, it's kind of just like it's kind of a sense of laziness, really. Like you don't want to put in the work to grow your own stream, and you're kind of just a little bit naive as far as streaming in general goes. So definitely don't do that. And as far as the two good ones that you should definitely do, networking with other streamers and friends, that kind of thing, is definitely a yes. And then the other one was
just do yourself.
Yeah, just do you, man. Just do your own thing.
Let it come and then take it from there.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I'm gonna end it with this. Sometimes the best way to
let it come and take it from there, dude. Holy shit.
No,
Vital 2018.
Right. But no, I want to end the second topic with this. Sometimes the best way to advertise is to not advertise, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but essentially the best way to not, I'm sorry, I'm fucking retarded. The best way to the best way to advertise yourself is to not advertise yourself. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll let you guys interpret that however you want. So, but the last topic that we talked about, Vital, go ahead and take them through the last topic here.
That was if production quality actually matters, and we gave reasons for yes and no. But we basically explained that 95% of the time production quality will matter unless you have some sort of like fucking superpower, like special ability that you can just fucking whip out whenever you want, or you have 24/7.
Yeah,
like,
just whip it right out.
You're gonna want to
whip it around.
You're definitely gonna want to at least make an attempt to keep an eye on the quality of your streams.
And by quality, what do we mean by production quality? What we mean is relatively decent video quality, relatively decent microphone quality, relatively decent video, like webcam quality, that type of thing. We don't mean, crazy godlike $300 microphone setups. We just mean. But
you might have just said webcam twice.
I said webcam twice, whatever.
For anyone that was going to comment about that, I fucking caught it, so don't you dare.
Yeah, don't comment about that, all right? 'Cause you caught that shit. But yeah, we kind of just talked about if you're a viewer, do you really care about the production quality of someone's stream? And we kind of just said, if the streamer is retardedly entertaining, then you probably don't care so much. If their stream is like ridiculously entertaining to watch, then their production quality is probably not something that you're really worried about.
Or if they're just insanely good at whatever they're playing,
right?
People are going to watch you no matter what,
right? But if you're just the average Joe streamer, then your production quality may end up mattering. If you're not some kind of like crazy good entertainer or really good at a game. So,
and don't by any means assume that you have those qualities without first like testing the waters. Yeah, because you can't go into it assuming and then it ended up hurting you because that just won't be good.
Yeah, and if if you do happen to have these qualities that your stream is really, really entertaining, you're a really entertaining person, you're really good at a game, having good production quality, upgrading your gear can only really help you. You know what I mean? We're not trying to say that like production quality hurts you, because it can only help you. So
that's it. I think it's gonna. Yep.
All right, go ahead.
And I think that's gonna end it there. And I think and then yep.
Okay.
See you guys next one.
All right. Yeah, we're done, guys. This episode is a wrap. Appreciate you guys chilling. Thank you guys for coming and watching. We appreciate the support we've been getting, guys. You guys are awesome, man. As far as next week episode, oh shit. I fucked that up. As far as next week's episode, we actually do not have anything planned as far as next week's episode. So if you guys have any, can you stop laughing at me, bro?
I can't, dude. I'm tired of it. I want to go to bed. You linked me Young Pinch.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here, man. If you guys have any comments as far as topics for next episode, please let us know in the comments, man, because we need topics for sure. This is a weekly podcast. We plan on doing it every week. So yeah, as long as you guys are enjoying it, then we're gonna keep pumping out episodes. So
I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. Really, like we kind of had this idea one night when we were sitting down, having like normal conversations. I would call JAWHZ up at like 1 a.m. and we would have like 45-minute conversations about just whatever and about streams and stuff when I first got or decided to come back to Twitch like the first of the year, and we were like, wow. Or JAWHZ was like, wow, we should make a podcast out of this. And
yeah, because
I'm actually really happy to.
We felt like no, you're good. We felt like that the things that we were talking about, that people would want to hear this type of stuff. Other streamers would want to hear this. Viewers would want to hear this type of stuff. These are the things that we, as streamers, that we talk about on the daily basis. We think about these types of things. So we just felt like that these were things that maybe people would want to listen to. So that's kind of why we started this podcast.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm really happy that that the majority of people seem to be really enjoying this. I actually didn't expect this much support out of the few people that do know us and kind of come in our streams every day. Thank you guys for nothing, because I don't know where I was going with that. So we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, suck my ass. cut it on that one.
No, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode.
Cut that, dude. Fuck. Cut it.
Okay.
Cut it.
All right.
Cut it.
All right, stop.
Cut it.
All right, relax.
Cut it.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this week's episode. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.